share a little bit with you today about a day that changed my life forever. So I tried it just a minute ago. I had a picture up, but anyway, we're going to do this again. Hallelujah. So anyway, I want to share this story with you because this is a day that changed my life, and I'm hoping that through this story it can encourage you, because it absolutely has been something that I've been reflecting on all day of how it has actually changed my life. So anyway, my name's Nathan. I'm married to Belinda Mickler. We got married on May 10th, 1997, and that was a great day. Okay. So you may say, well, why does May 15th 2025 or May 15th in general be the greatest day that, the day that changed your life? Because this is my birthday, okay? And this is the day that when we was dating from, I guess about 1995 to 97, Belinda would always ask me, hey, Nathan, what would you like for your birthday? Okay. I said, well, I want you. Okay. I want you. All right. But before we get to 95, there was some years before 95, okay? Belinda, wasn't single. Belinda was married to a man named Reggie, okay? Well, even further back in 1985 is the year we graduated high school. And straight out of high school, Belinda got married to Reggie. And they were married for almost 10 years, had a beautiful marriage, 3 beautiful children, and, had just built their dream home, their first home, and they had just really got settled in. Well, in 1993, Reggie left this earth and he went to heaven. It was a bad accident and he left this earth. So in 93, and we was, going to church together. We was all at the same church, and it rocked our church. It rocked a lot of us. And still, when I reflect on it, I miss him, because he was such a great man that had such a great heart, and he loved his family. He loved church. He just loved people. So he left here in 93. And in about late 94, 95, I began to, because I was single at the time, and I basically, just kind of reached out to Belinda and was just going to, maybe give her a helping hand. So I started doing that occasionally, coming over and just kind of helping out here and there. And then I remember her asking me, and I don't remember if it was 95, and I believe it was 95. She had asked me if I would go to the Bahamas with her. And because Reggie had always went with her, and I think the year previous to that, her cousin might have went with her. So she just wanted a male to go with her, a Christian person, a man. So anyway, I said yes, I'd go with her. So we go there, and to be honest with you, my intent was I was going to get a tan, and I did. I got a tan, and I was going to go over there and have a good time and just kind of, be a single man, And little did I know that when we got over there, which was kind of a funny little fact here, we get there and we open up the door to the place we was going to be staying on. It had one king bed. So if you know Belinda, or if you don't know Belinda, that was hilarious to me, but that was not going to fly. So I ended up sleeping on a rollaway bed for the days of the time we was there through the whole thing. But I just thought that was funny. But anyway, over the period of time, I began to start just, feeling my heart growing closer to Belinda. Okay. I was like, man, wasn't really expecting that, but it started going that way. So anyway, on our way back from, Fort Lauderdale, driving back home, I began to just start having these feelings. I'm thinking, this is wild, but I'm still thinking, man, there's no way she's going to want somebody like me. And plus I was very sensitive to Reggie and the kids. I mean, I knew all of them, and I was very sensitive. So I just felt like, well, I'll just be friends. Well, I couldn't shake it, man. When we got back, I think it was about a week or so later, I remember sitting on the couch, and I think we stayed up all night, man, just talking. And I remember that morning I just said, hey, look, I'm kind of having feelings for you. No pressure. I mean, I just wanted to let you know that. And that was it. I never put pressure on Belinda in any way. I was highly respectful because, again, I love Reggie, not as much as Belinda, but I loved him. He was a good friend. And I was just happy being Belinda's friend, to be honest with you. I really was. And so anyway, over the next couple of years, we kind of started what you would call dating. I had 2 kids. She had 3. So they were all young, and we got them all together, and it's, playing and just having a good time. But why is this day special to me? Because Belinda she would ask me, she was like, Nathan, what do you want for your birthday? And I would just, say, well, man, I'd like to have you for my birthday, and not put no pressure, but that's what I really wanted. And then she'd ask me for Christmas, what would you like for Christmas? So this only went on for a couple of years, but I would always say I wanted you for my birthday. So fast forward to 1997, okay? And I'd already asked her to marry me, and she said she wasn't ready, okay? So I kind of backed off, and we just kind of was seeing each other. Well, in 1997, same question, what would you like for your birthday? I'd like to have you. Well, little did I know that Belinda took a week before my birthday and she planned a wedding in 7 days. I had no idea about this. I personally didn't even know if it would ever happen, y'all, to be honest with you, because I didn't feel like I deserved her at all. I was just happy being able to hang around her. But and the weird thing about it is she planned this whole wedding in 7 days. My boss knew about it. My coworkers knew about it. Everybody knew about it except me. I was coming over here after work helping her do punch for our wedding, but I didn't know it was going to be our wedding. And, just everything. She gave me a suit the week before and basically, said she was going to take me out that Saturday night for my birthday. And she just had it all planned out, had the kids decked out, had it all planned perfectly. So anyway, that Saturday that I thought we was going to go out on a date, she actually came by, picked me up because she had a nicer car than I did. And so she picked me up. And I thought we was going out on a date, but we had this cake, which later would be my groom's cake. She said, we're going to run it by the church, and our pastors at the time, they celebrated their anniversary on May 11th. So we're just going to take it by there. They're going to have a big party. So I thought we're just taking the cake by there. So we go to the party, and I actually bring the cake in, and everybody says, surprise. And I'm like, wow, what's going on here? And then I thought, okay, well, it's just a surprise birthday party. Okay. And that's what I thought it was. So I get in there and we have an Elvis impersonator there. There's some things going on. I mean, it's just really crazy. And I still don't even know what's going on. I know nothing about a wedding. I don't know that our kids are in there completely dressed up, ready for a wedding. I just feel like, okay, we're going to have friends and family. We're just going to have a birthday time. So anyway, after we got settled down and I'm sitting here opening up, I guess, some cards and stuff like that, I get to the card she has for me. And I open up the card and it says, I say yes to you if you still want to get married. And this is where it gets difficult for me. You have to excuse me. It gets a little challenging for me because backing up to 1993, I had, went through some things as well. Went through a divorce and I was single. And I remember a night that I had called my best friend in high school. I'd called him up to come over to the house. Okay. Now I'm backing up a few years and I was serving God. I'm a Christian, got saved in May of 1988. I'm living for God. But, that night in 1993, I'd actually invited asked a friend to come over. We was going to just go out and party. And by the time he got to the house, I'd already felt compelled not to go. So I told him that. So he left and I stayed. And I look back on that day. Even today, it's just been something I've been looking back on and going, man, what would my life look like had I said yes and went out and drank and partied and just kind of, acted crazy? Would I even have what I have now? Would I even be where I'm at right now? So I believe me saying no and staying faithful to God, he stayed faithful to me. And all along, God was putting some stuff together that I had no clue about, y'all. I don't deserve Belinda. I didn't deserve being the father of Reggie. Of their kids. And I was honored. I didn't deserve none of this. Okay. But that day stood out to me and I thought, man. So anyway, after that, I began to just be faithful to church, and then I ended up helping Belinda here and there. And the next thing you know, one thing led to another, and we started dating. I asked her to marry me one time. She said no, which was fine. No pressure. I never put pressure on Belinda. I always gave her space and really was very respectful for Reggie, respectful for the kids, and respectful for her feelings and her emotions because I really loved her. And I loved Reggie too. I still do. But anyway, whenever I opened up that card and she said yes, I'm thinking I'm at a birthday party, y'all. I'm thinking all we do is just celebrate my birthday. Okay, woo, 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 I'm happy. But I'm literally getting the gift I've been asking for 2 or 3 years. This is blowing my mind. I can't even process it. So I get done reading the card, and then I get up, and I'm just still processing. I'm holding her. I'm just crying. I'm crying, and I just didn't know what to do. I still don't know what to do sometimes.
That sounds like a truly overwhelming and wonderful.
I mean, I still don't know what to do sometimes with it. I really don't. It's overwhelming to me. The love of God and the faithfulness of God. That's why I just wanted to make this video. I want some of y'all to understand that even when your life is a wreck or upside down, or you've made mistakes you wished you wouldn't have made, maybe you regretted making, whatever the case may be, stay faithful to God and He will stay faithful to you. I promise you that. My life's a testimony to that. Well, anyway, she said yes, and she said, if you're wanting to, we can get married tonight. In the card. I mean, I thought I was going to pass out. And I said, yes, man, awesome, yes. And the funny thing is she had some family that was like, what if he says no? Oh, good gosh, man, they didn't know. No, there was no chance that I was going to say no. But anyway, she said yes, and we can do it tonight. So she already had our pastor ready. She had all the kids ready. And I still didn't know the kids were ready. So we walked from the teen center over to the sanctuary, and I'm just bawling. I can't even hardly talk to anybody because I'm so overwhelmed. And I'm still, after 28 years, I'm overwhelmed by being able to be her husband. It's not even real sometimes to me. But anyway, we make it over to the church, and I'm standing up there with her father, which is now home. He went home to be with the Lord. Well, I wasn't with his father. I was up there by myself, and her father walked her in. And then, before that, let me back up. Before that, the door opens up, and there's all 5 of our little kids, all dressed up, perfect. And then they all come walking down the aisle. Okay, and I'm just bawling, man, at this point. And then finally, the doors opened up, and there she was in a wedding dress. And I can still see it to this day. Wow. Just so, I'm sorry about this, guys. But I'm doing this in honor of my father as well, in honor of my beautiful wife that I love so much. And our 5 beautiful kids. Gosh, I love them all. But anyway, the doors opened up, and she begins to walk down the aisle to a song by Celine Dion, Because You Love Me. And that was the song that she sang to me a week before this. Okay, she sang that song, Because You Love Me. Even though she was going through all of what she went through, you know the song if you've heard it. If you hadn't, it's a beautiful song. So she's coming down through that song, and I'm just bawling, So we get married, and I got the gift that I wanted, and I asked for it and didn't deserve. And it took me 2 or 3 weeks, y'all, to even process what had happened. And I still am just blown away by the goodness of God. So this day reminds me, every time it's my birthday, it reminds me of her asking me, what do you want for your birthday? And I would always say, you. Do you know it's been 28 years to this day that when she asked me what I want for my birthday, it's never changed. You could tie a bow around that girl, and I would take her every single time on any occasion. You can have everything I own. You can have everything I have. But it's just knowing that I have Belinda Mickler as my wife. It's amazing. And I say all that to say this, that I was a wreck. I didn't deserve her. I didn't deserve to be in this position I was in. But God was faithful to me. I didn't let go of God in a time when most people do. They'll reach for alcohol. They'll reach for drugs. And I'm not against anybody that's drinking or on drugs. I just know that life just leads to death. It leads to hurt and pain. And I'm so glad that He loved me enough to help me say no to a real good friend and not go that night. And through that, over the next 4 years, it opened up a door for me to be able to be in a marriage that I could only dream about. And God was faithful in that. So I just wanted to come on here to share that. to hopefully help somebody out there that may be faced with a hopeless situation. Maybe you've made some mistakes in life. Maybe you've, just done some things that you're not really proud of at all. God will turn it around if you'll give him a chance. That's why, people sometimes will, well, I just don't believe in God, or I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe in the Bible and all that. Well, you have your choice. I mean, you have that. I mean, you have a free will. You can do whatever you want to. But I'm here to tell you, God is real. He sees you when you're hurting. He sees you when you're lost. He sees you when you don't know what to do. And he will give you more than you ever imagined. Him giving me his daughter, Belinda, him giving her to me, that was exceedingly abundantly what I never, to be honest with you guys, I did not realize that I would probably get her. Man, I had a gap in my teeth. I had a chipped tooth. I was a sight for sore eyes, y'all. I was not that attractive. And I'm not saying I'm that attractive right now, but I'm telling you, it was just by the grace of God. And God, I want to tell you publicly on this video, I love you. And I thank you for what you did for me on May 10th, 1997. I didn't deserve it. I didn't earn it. I didn't know what I could do to get it, but you gave me one of your sweet, beautiful daughters, and I promise you I will continue to be thankful all the days of my life. And I have, guys. I'm telling you, she is special to me. And Belinda, I love you, and I'm thankful for your yes to me. And I'm thankful that you continue to say yes to me every single day. I love you, and I'm very thankful to be your husband. So, guys, I just want to leave you with this. Turn to God. Don't leave God. If you're a Christian and you may be thinking about walking away, don't walk away. Give God your all, because when you give him your all, he gives you his all. And I promise you, his all is way better than ours. And your results in life are going to be amazing. So I just wanted to come on here and share this with you guys, though it is my birthday. And you know what? I'm 58 years old. I mean, it's just another day on the calendar in the sense of me wanting to celebrate me, okay? But it carries a lot more meaning than it has over the last 28 years. It's meant a lot more to me in my later life than it did maybe when I was younger. So again, I just hope this helps somebody out there, but just keep your head up, keep moving forward, because I'm telling you, with God, all things are possible. He will give you your heart's desire. I'm living proof of that, guys. I'm living proof of that. He will give you your heart's desires if you stay faithful to him. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Don't leave him, and he won't leave you. Love you guys. Y'all have a great day. Holler at you later.